What's happening, guys? This is James Blonde. This time we're taking a first look at Guns and Robots, a third-person build-from-scratch robot shooter from Masthead Studios. The game just received some updates balancing out some of the weapons and engines and also adding a couple new items as well, just like the Stingray right here. So I've got my Stingray, I've made my robot. This is Rusty, and let's go ahead and get in the game. I'll show you what the Stingray can do, and we'll come back and take a look at the customization afterwards. Nice, so it looks like we already got 2 people in game. I'm rank 1, this Prodigy guy is rank 3, and Bring It is rank 3, so hopefully we can get one more rank 1 guy. And well, what do you know? That works, so it's actually evened out. Some of the games that I've been playing actually had a little bit higher level, or actually quite a bit higher level players that I had to go up against, and those games didn't really last long. I mean, the matches only last about 50-something seconds just because, I mean, you're just running from them. Sometimes if you're a level 1 character and you've got a level 14 character robot like following you around, it's a big living room. Then you've got, you got to deal with that. So they pretty much just one-shot you after that. Alright, so that looks like the level 3 guy, and so I'm gonna go after this guy here. He's a little bit more on my level. He's using some of the same equipment that I'm using. And when you're low level like this, it's definitely better to work with your partner. Thank goodness there's some sort of mental connection there, and my partner's helping me out. I think I've got this guy. He's pretty low health already, and I took out his wheels, which is great. Now he can't move, and I can just kind of roll around here. In fact, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop and repair myself as he can see it, and then I'll go ahead and kill him. That's how you do it right there. So you've got 3 major parts to your robot. You've got your head, your torso, and your chassis. That's it. And if you shoot any of those, then you become, they don't work anymore, obviously. So if you can blow the head off of your opponent robot, then they can't, they have a lot harder time controlling where they go or how they shoot. They can't really aim. I haven't experienced what that's like yet until after I was already, dead. But like you just saw, if you shoot the chassis, you can actually immobilize them and then kill them at your will, basically. I had that happen to me. Somebody killed me and then just left me for dead. Kind of like right now, actually. Wow, really? That just happened. Okay, so Bring It just brought it. Oh, that's another thing that's cool. You can actually shoot things that are the environment. So, like this. Well, he can't get in through there. But let's check this out. I'm going to take my anger out on their house because I can't go anywhere. So I'm going to shoot your raft, and I'm going to shoot all the tires so they're no good. And then, oh, cool, he's back. Nice. Come here so I can kill you. I can't go to you, so you have to come to me so I can kill you. But he's leaving again. He's low health. As long as I keep hitting him in the torso, he's good. My teammate's actually pretty cool, too. He's got like 3 arms or something like that. Ridiculous. And he's only level 3. Imagine going up to, like, a level 14 character. The matchmaking in this is kind of odd, like I mentioned earlier. So while we're sitting here doing absolutely nothing, we can enjoy the view. You can see there's a treehouse with its own conveyor belt, which is really nice in the suburban level. Alright, so we won. Cool. My teammate came through with his 3 arms. Nice. I killed one, and he killed one. He's a prodigy. That's what does it for you. It looks like I got 234 credits on this one, so I can use that to spend on upgrading my robot, which I'll actually be able to show you now. So let's take a look at some of the features that come with the customization in the game. So here we've got your robot. You can actually select between more than one. So like for example, we can create an entirely new robot by going to the workbench, which is actually right here. Yep, there it is. Okay, and I'm not sure exactly why you have to create your robot on top of a turbine or whatever this is, but this is where you do it. You actually create modules. So we'll take a look at the different modules you can use here. So we start out with a chassis, and each one of the segments you can actually filter it towards whether it's light, medium, or heavy. So we're going to go with this light module here called the Meerkat. This is what I used on my current robot that you saw me battle with a second ago. But typically each module you create uses more than one part. So here we have to add an engine to it, and the engines vary on like durability, weight, speed, and energy consumption, as do most of the parts that you work with. So next up we'll pick a body, and for this we'll go ahead and use the medium body for an example here. And with the body we're going to add a battery. The battery is going to deal with, it's made out of like weights and a safe. That's pretty cool. The battery determines the energy capacity and energy regeneration, and so that really has to do with the other parts that you put on your robot, or mainly your energy weapons. So some weapons are like pew-pew lasers, and some other weapons use just physical shot, like steel balls or like a slingshot or whatever it may be, rockets, things like that. So the more energy capacity you have, the more ammo essentially you have for your energy weapons. You don't have to resupply that. You do have to resupply your weapons that use physical ammo, but we'll do that in a minute. So let's take a look here. The player base is low, and actually let's take a look at the shop. So let's go here, and we can see that there's quite a bit of free stuff you can get right off the bat. I already have most of that, but once you start getting into the paid for stuff, it gets a lot more powerful. So I want to say this is what they addressed in the latest update. So especially the weapons. The weapons were just, you know, I don't see anybody using any of the free weapons until they get to the point where they either pay for more powerful weapons or they just, you know, save up and get it that way. You get about 250 to 500 credits per round, so it took me about 3 or 4 rounds to be able to afford the Stingray, and that's what I just bought. So let's see here. You can take a look at some of the higher end, like the chassis here. So some of them actually hover, which is pretty cool. Makes it easier to, get a little quicker to go around. That's one of the faster ones, but the weight limit is lowered, so you can't use certain body styles with that. Like this one here, it's a little slower, but the weight limit is a little higher. And some of these are really expensive, and they're also very durable. So this one's a really well-rounded lower chassis. This one here is like a walker, which looks pretty cool, and it looks like it can climb pretty easy. But anyway, now that we got our modules and we took a look at the shop, and go ahead and assemble the robot that we plan on making, and start off with a chassis, because you got to have something to start with. Here's the Meerkat. This is the one we used, and say if you don't want to use that, you can see the stats on the side. If you don't want to use it, you can right-click and get rid of it, and you can swap out the other one. This one actually has 297 durability and various stats on it, things like that. I actually want to go with the other one that I had, just because that's the one that I spent the time in putting together in the workbench. And now we're going to assemble the body. Choose the body based on the modules we have. We're going to put on the weapons, and you can see the stats are updating on the side here, on the right-hand side here, as you add modules to it. And if you want to look at the individual stats, you can always just click on the module itself. You can see the stats down at the bottom lower left. And you add the weapons accordingly to which click you want to use. So left and right click actually fires whichever weapons. The heads don't really do anything different until you get into the higher ones. They give you a little bit of stat boost. So now we have to resupply our ammo. If you disassemble a module or take off an arm, you do have to resupply the ammo to that arm, and you can choose between the types of ammo. Like here, you can actually change to the spiky ball one, but you do have to pay a little bit more for it, but it does increase your DPS, and so that's up to you. I'm sure your different weapons like you can get from the shop will have more ammo accordingly. So you can go in here and also repair your robot. You do have to do this after every match. I've got mine set to auto repair just because the low level, and I only have one original robot, which I'm going to go back to play the next round. So essentially what you're trying to do is you're trying to build a robot that gives you the stats you want out of the parts necessary to make those stats to give you the playstyle that you're looking for in battle. And essentially that's what I've done here. So I've got my Stingray equipped, which is the new, oops, didn't mean to do that. I actually put it back on. Since I dropped it, I've got to resupply it. But the Stingray is one of the new weapons that they added in the update, which shoots like electronic darts that if they connect, then they stun your enemy for a little while. They kind of slow them down a little bit, and I believe it messes with their energy system. Anyway, we're going to get in a game. Hopefully it doesn't take very long for us to get in a game. It's going to be a 2v2 again. According to the official games website, it says that there are team deathmatch, and like some sort of battle arena and racing and things like that. So there's actually all kinds of different game modes, but it doesn't look like we have access to that yet. The game is still in like a closed/open beta. Not hard to get into, but it's kind of limited on what it offers right at the moment. I've played about 8 or 9 different matches, and I haven't seen any other levels in addition to the suburban level, which we're about to play again, and then another level that takes place in like the Old West, like in a mining town or something, gold mining town, and it's got a mine shaft. It's a bigger level. I actually like that one better. You have a lot more places to hide and kind of like scope out things. You can, oh no, don't leave. Okay, we're good. Even better. We got the Terminator. We got somebody with some experience killing. Nice. And he's on my team. Good. Hasta la vista, baby. Hopefully that's what he says to the enemies and doesn't go searching for John Connor or something. I actually played a match not long ago where the queue was long enough to where my partner was just AFK the entire time. He was a level like 12 or something like that, and then finally he woke up and started killing other people. But that doesn't seem to be a problem this time. We're going to go and hunt these guys down. Like I said, it's kind of odd, the suburban level. I feel like I'm in Toy Story or something. What you got? Hopefully this is the lower level guy. I'm going to stick around this repair area, and hopefully I can back up into it when I need to be repaired. I'm going to go ahead and do that. No! Crap! Oh man, I just gave it to him. What the hell? That was smart. Oh well, hopefully he didn't really need it and then just wasted it. I didn't get it though, that's what I wanted to get. This guy's taking good damage, and hopefully the Terminator backs me up here. I saw him just a second ago. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Just shoot this guy. I guess he's going after the other guy. This guy, the other guy's sniping us from the treehouse. Alright, this is just gonna be crazy. I'm gonna go first chassis. Alright, we got it. Cool, nice. That does some pretty good power. I think Terminator's helping me there. I can't really see his shots though. It's a bit weird. Oh, gotta power up. What is this? Medium shield. I'll take it. That's fine. Shoot this guy in the body because that kills him faster. And he exploded. So now I'm going to take this guy. I'm going to get on the roof. Hopefully I can get a vantage point from behind here. And he can't really hit us from here. I can definitely shoot him from here. Nice. So one thing that would be nice in the game is if maybe the body or the chassis or something like that had like a skill shot that would be added to your character. That'd be kind of cool. Like, you know, I don't know, like if you had a certain body, then you could like hit a skill button to where you basically turn into a box like Wally or something, and then you were indestructible for a certain amount of time or something like that. I don't know. That would be cool if they added those skills sort of things in the game. It would also be neat if, you know, you had like these sort of battles where there's like, oh, that's pretty cool, where there's like 16 different people like fighting it. Oh no. You know, if you had like a big massive battle or something where there's like 16 different people fighting a death match, or even, you know, just regular team deathmatch, instead of the 2v2 is just a little, I don't know, a little restricting on the game. Well, I'm grounded here, but at least I'm in an area where I can still shoot him. He's gonna have to figure that out. I don't think he knows that I'm stuck. He just knows that I'm shooting at him and his health is low. Oh crap! Now I guess he's leaving. What the hell? No! I'm gonna shoot him down here. This is my only chance. And yeah, there you go. That's how you do it right there. Blam! Victory. We both got a kill on that. We did it in 2 minutes and 23 seconds. Not bad, not bad. 53% accuracy. I don't know how that's determined because it looked like I shot everything. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be that's Guns and Robots. So it's a little early in the stages of the game. I think it's a fun game. It's got a good concept, but it needs more. It needs more game modes. It needs more maps. It needs more players. The customization is definitely there and a big part of this game. I think that's a strong point. I guess the developers are taking it one step at a time. They just added some balance features and redid the shop system and changed some of the prices. Players now get more currency for their battles and whatnot, but the game is in an open beta state and you can check it out for yourself. If you're looking for more information, you can head over to their official website or check out the game profile at MMOHUT.com. But until next time, guys, that's going to be it for me. I'm James Blonde. See you out there, gamers.